welcome to Get Fitness Success, where we learn about our body, mind, and spirit. This video does not replace expert medical advice. Ask a doctor if you have any questions. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I appreciate your support. In this video, we will learn about the benefits of the Mediterranean diet for weight loss. Let's begin. If you're serious about losing weight, this diet may be a viable and long-term option. The Mediterranean diet is an excellent choice if you want to lose weight. Plant foods such as vegetables and fruits, whole grain pasta, and extra virgin olive oil are frequently cited as the healthiest way to eat by nutritionists. The Mediterranean diet, which is not intended as a weight loss diet, may provide a realistic and long-term method of losing weight and keeping it off. Furthermore, it has been linked to a variety of health benefits, including improved cognitive performance, lower blood pressure, and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. Delicious and nutritious foods are those that have stood the test of time and will keep you healthy for a long time. The traditional Mediterranean diet places a strong emphasis on this. There are no set rules for the Mediterranean diet, but there are a few broad guidelines you can follow to incorporate the diet's principles into your daily routine. A Mediterranean diet, in general, should include plenty of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts, as well as fish and olive oil. There is no one-size-fits-all Mediterranean diet, however, you should aim to consume a variety of these foods, as well as some red wine. This way of life also encourages regular exercise, socializing, and taking in as much as possible. The Mediterranean diet has been linked to a variety of health benefits. It's good for your cardiovascular system. Several studies have found that following a Mediterranean diet can improve cardiovascular health. Researchers have linked the Mediterranean diet to a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. The Mediterranean diet has been shown to be more effective than a low-fat diet in reducing plaque buildup in arteries, a major risk factor for heart disease. According to other research, the Mediterranean diet can lower blood pressure, which is beneficial to the heart health of those who follow it. It helps to keep your blood sugar under control. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes whole grains and heart-healthy fats, and a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds. As a result, adhering to this diet may aid in stabilizing blood sugar levels and preventing type 2 diabetes. A Mediterranean diet can lower fasting blood sugar levels and improve hemoglobin A1C levels, according to a hemoglobin A1C test, which is used to monitor long-term blood sugar control. The Mediterranean diet has also been linked to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's ability to use insulin effectively to manage blood sugar levels is impaired. It is beneficial to the brain's health. If you eat a Mediterranean diet, you may be able to avoid cognitive decline as you age. According to a study involving over 500 people, following a Mediterranean diet can reduce Alzheimer's disease risk factors. Other research has linked the Mediterranean diet to a lower risk of dementia, cognitive impairment, and Alzheimer's disease. According to a comprehensive study, eating a Mediterranean diet has been linked to improved cognitive performance in healthy older adults. Here is why the Mediterranean diet promotes weight loss. The Mediterranean diet's meals are high in nutrients and low in calories, making it an effective weight loss plan. Studies have shown that this vitamin may aid in weight loss due to the Mediterranean diet's emphasis on plant-based meals. Diet plans can assist people in losing weight for a variety of reasons, including the following. Whole grains and pulses keep you satiated. While grains aren't allowed on many weight loss programs, they're an important part of the Mediterranean diet and may help you lose weight. Participants on the whole grain diet lowered their calorie consumption and lost weight in a study involving 50 people who ate either whole grains or refined grains, showing that whole grain foods are full and you may be naturally inclined to eat less. Pulses, which are a key component of the Mediterranean diet, may also help with weight loss. Pulses, like whole grains, are filling, so you may eat less overall if you eat them on a regular basis. You'll fill up on fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are abundant in the Mediterranean diet, and they are served at every meal. These foods are high in fiber and water, and they have low calories per mouthful, so you can eat a lot of them. According to one review study, increasing vegetable intake was consistently connected to a slower rate of weight gain. Pasta can be eaten in moderation. While pasta isn't typically associated with weight loss, it is a pleasurable component of the Mediterranean diet. making it a long-term weight loss strategy. On the other hand, pasta is consumed in smaller portions as part of a Mediterranean diet, usually as a vehicle for other Mediterranean diet staples such as vegetables, extra virgin olive oil, and seafood. This method of eating pasta can increase your nutrition and make you feel fuller than eating a dish of pasta alone. Sugar and processed foods must be avoided. Sugary drinks, such as soda, are not allowed on the Mediterranean diet. Sugary beverages are strongly linked to weight gain, and substituting them with water will help you lose weight by lowering your overall calorie consumption. Another reason the Mediterranean diet may help you lose weight is that it emphasizes real meals over processed items. Participants on the processed food diet consumed 500 calories more per day in one small randomized research that examined the two eating patterns, nearly matching calories, protein, fat, carbohydrates, sugar, and fiber in both diets. Over the course of the 2-week research, the higher calorie intake resulted in an average weight gain of 2 pounds. On the other hand, those same people ate less and dropped a couple of pounds on average when they followed a whole food diet for 2 weeks. Foods you should include. It's debatable which foods fit in the Mediterranean diet, partially because there are differences between countries. Most studies looked at a diet that was high in nutritious plant foods and low in animal products and meat. However, eating fish and seafood at least twice a week is recommended. Regular physical activity, sharing meals with others, and reducing stress are all part of the Mediterranean lifestyle. Fresh, frozen, dry, and canned fruits and vegetables can all be used, but check package labels for added sugar and sodium. Your diet should ideally consist of the following healthy Mediterranean foods. Vegetables including tomatoes, broccoli, kale, spinach, onions, cauliflower, carrots, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and turnips. Fruit such as apples, bananas, oranges, pears, strawberries, grapes, dates, figs, melons, and peaches. Limited amounts of nuts, seeds, and nut butters, almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, cashews, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, almond butter, and peanut butter. Legumes like beans, peas, lentils, pulses, peanuts, and chickpeas. Whole grains, oats, brown rice, rye, barley, corn, buckwheat, whole wheat bread, and pasta. Fish and seafood, salmon, sardines, trout, tuna, mackerel, shrimp, oysters, clams, crab, and mussels. Poultry meats like chicken, duck, and turkey. Eggs from chickens, quail, and ducks. Dairy, cheese, yogurt, and milk. Herbs and spices, garlic, basil, mint, rosemary, sage, nutmeg, cinnamon, and pepper. Healthy fats, extra virgin olive oil, olives, avocados, and avocado oil. The disadvantages of the Mediterranean diet for weight loss. When you hear the word diet, you may conjure up images of following a strict regimen with a set of guidelines. These diets are appealing because they frequently promise rapid weight loss and include a set of dietary guidelines that might make your weight loss quest feel less daunting in the near term. The Mediterranean diet's flexibility is one of its greatest assets. But if you require a lot of structure or are overwhelmed by the task of determining what to eat, it may prove difficult at first. If you're used to eating a standard American diet rich in processed foods, fast food, and sweets, switching to a diet rich in whole, plant-based foods may seem dramatic. Furthermore, if you have limited cooking skills, you may not feel prepared to prepare and cook Mediterranean-style meals. You can overcome these disadvantages with some additional tools and assistance, such as browsing online for easy-to-prepare recipes. This is how to get started following the Mediterranean diet. All you need to do is become organized and make a food plan to get started. Here are some suggestions. Choose from 2 breakfast options. Most individuals are accustomed to having the same meal every day, which is fine. By having a couple of breakfast options to choose from, you will be prepared for breakfast on the go or breakfast in bed while still eating healthy. Oatmeal, Greek yogurt, and eggs are all simple Mediterranean diet options. Breakfast should consist of fruits, vegetables, or a combination of both. Choose 2 or 3 simple lunches and meals. Limiting your alternatives reduces the quantity of ingredients you'll need to buy and the number of meals you'll have to prepare. By combining leftovers, you'll make optimal use of your cooking time, enjoy some variety, and get some nights off. You can choose different things to make each week to keep your meal fresh and interesting. Maintain a simple menu. Choose low-fuss ingredients like salad greens, frozen vegetables, eggs, canned tuna, and canned or boxed pulses if you're a novice cook. Quinoa, brown rice, and oats are all good whole grain options. Get your munchies ready. Replace commercial snacks with whole food snacks, whether you're making them ahead of time or on the fly. A piece of fruit with nuts, or sliced vegetables with hummus, or olive tapenade are quick possibilities. Concentrate on the pleasure of eating. A Mediterranean diet allows you to eat anything you want. Food is valued instead, and meals are created to be enjoyed. This issue is frequently overlooked in weight loss strategies, yet it is essential for developing a healthy connection with food and long-term eating habits. Foods not to include. When following the Mediterranean diet, you should avoid the following processed foods and ingredients. Any added sugar. Added sugar is found in many foods but especially high in soda, candies, ice cream, table sugar, syrup, and baked goods. Refined grains like white bread, pasta, tortillas, chips, and crackers. Trans fat is found in margarine, fried foods, and other processed foods. Refined oils. These would include soybean oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, and grapeseed oil. No processed meats, processed sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, or beef jerky. Highly processed food like fast food for example, or convenience meals, microwave popcorn, or granola bars. For beverages, water should be your go-to beverage on a Mediterranean diet. This diet also includes a small amount of red wine each day. Perhaps 1 glass. This is, however, entirely optional, and wine should be avoided by certain people, such as those who are pregnant, have trouble drinking in moderation, or are taking certain drugs that may interact with alcohol. On the Mediterranean diet, coffee and tea are also healthful beverage options. Be wary of using a lot of extra sugar or cream. Sugar-sweetened beverages, such as soda or sweet tea, are rich in added sugar and should be avoided. Fruit juice is acceptable in moderation, but you're better off eating entire fruits to obtain the fiber benefit. So there you have it. If you're trying to make a long-term lifestyle change, this is a pleasant and doable option. You can be creative with your cuisine, take a different approach to it, and consume the foods you prefer in moderation. According to research, the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes healthful foods and physical activity, is still the greatest prescription for living a long and healthy life. It's a fantastic, fun diet that's simple to follow and adaptable. Stick with it for at least 6 months, ideally permanently, to lose weight, get regular exercise, and keep track of your portions. This diet ranks well in terms of heart health and longevity. According to studies, it can help you avoid heart disease, control your blood pressure and cholesterol, manage diabetes, and prevent some malignancies and chronic diseases. Even if you don't strictly adhere to the diet, merely eating more of the foods on the menu, dining more leisurely, and getting more exercise are all excellent health goals. Though there is no one-size-fits-all Mediterranean diet, it is generally high in healthful plant foods and low in animal protein, with a focus on fish and shellfish. The best part is that you may customize the Mediterranean diet to suit your needs. If you don't care for salmon or sardines but enjoy whole wheat pasta and olive oil, start putting together great Mediterranean-inspired meals with things you enjoy. If you've watched this far, please like and subscribe. Now, go get fit.